This late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Let's be smart.
Jackson first play going to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Dave Jones finding his way home to get the sack. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Deontay Hardy back deep. The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. And now out come the Bills. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start the drive with Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Allen going to throw. Complete to Khalil Shakir. Down to the 10. Down here another down at the 49 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today. But sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Only a yard of the completion in 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute, they don't move the ball out. But there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's a good work with the ball. And finish in the end zone.
Extra point pass up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. Powering his way forward. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt gun, you change the purpose. position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. 2 yards on the first down kick, and then from about 2 yards on the second down kick.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud and dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
He's touching it off the next pass. That's not unusual at all. This group, they can't get much more through their first 2 drives. It looks like we have to get over the pull again after this one.
Wanna quit?
Break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Looking to move in the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing now. Jackson on 1st down. And got nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Now fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Play left sideline there. It's incomplete.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now it's something back to the drawing board.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He puts it down. He's going to be brought down short at first at about the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance of yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
From him, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe this has that sense of that's what he decided to go for. Before reaching the 45-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, here's the option. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side, complete. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. He's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be able to manage it. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's taken down. It's Gregory Rousseau getting in there. And after that sack, it's 3rd and long from Jackson and the Ravens. Throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. Crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase it or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson on second down. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are back within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the outright, he finds Shakir. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, Allen. Showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He's getting room at the 30. He's inside the 40. An extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. It's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. So this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It's incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Jackson. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you've got that punt team getting loose on the sideline. So that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field. And after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see the field of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee you, Crawford has told him, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's going to be knocked away. To the double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally stop it as he's down the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a single player and say, listen, it's 3rd and 1 and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Well, there's a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner? Defeating that logic. And that's a really nice time.
It's down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. First down, here's the run with Cook. Work his way down to 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen. And complete right side of the play. Now he's able to work it here in the 8-yard line. And he's on over 4 yards there on the ground. That will bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now here come the Ravens. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look in a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Jackson. And the Bills are going to get this. He goes down. Gregory Rousseau, his second sack of the night. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Metcalf.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
He's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He brought that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Let's do this, man.
Now it's second and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. His pass, incomplete.
Reception there. That would have been two drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Again, Jackson buying time to his left. Open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play to shred to defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they look to cash in. Excellent field position. 4-yard line, first and goal. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Jackson going to run. He'll take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And you can forget this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're late to react to the handoff on the option, and it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the
rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To the air. Allen completes it to Davis. Taken down across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, comes through here, taken in by Knox. And he's taken inside the 40, now right to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, Cook. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Working the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. Khalil Shakir, 34 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. Well, this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So a long completion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give
Jackson hit. He lost the football. This is going. Advantage. Heck, it's a full-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how it freed over. We see fumbles return to the house, but if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half the ball to play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense back out there.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to return on differential, without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
throw on first down with Jackson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 10th carry now. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Heavy rushing, down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakur. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the middle with Cook. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Allen. And the snap has got Davis. He's going to be taken down. It's a 1st down at the Ravens 26. And they were 13 yards there on the play and a 4th down. Jackson on first down. That's caught. It's Flowers. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Zay Flowers, 63 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
57, Bills 54.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. On first down, Allen. Looking left side, he's got it in. That's Davis. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
10 yards on the pickup.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And Davis running left side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Play fake. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. First down and well in the field goal range also at the 16 now. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick pass is good. And it'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Put a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. It's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll see,
with both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
It sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. He's ahead of the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
Now
line.
Allen. His throw incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was saying about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now Allen again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That's a 65-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now. And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
We're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both players doing their jobs in tandem. They're both helping the front, they're helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. Of course, when you try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's taken in. He's been tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Ravens 64, Bills 57. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have us all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
a strong return to set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now a give running right is Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, put your ball and go. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And then Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. Looking to throw. Allen throwing a slant pattern here for Clean. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he gets it inside the 10. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Giving 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. Allen going to throw. That's Cook. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing it on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Meanwhile, a pass that's shot and intercepted. Winds up falling incomplete.
That puts just confidence up there last one as a touchdown. Incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
He's got it in, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Escaping the pressure right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice game for the passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
On third down, Jackson being chased out left. He'll find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They're going to bring it back to the line now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Forces his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens have broken the tie. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest. And there he goes.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
That's pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
I'm back to one, boy.
Justin Tucker to kick off your Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. As he'll stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he's up to the 45. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
They run the counter with Cook. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
They run it again with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop him for a loss.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Roquan Smith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards,
but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It's 2 here, and it's 3rd down.
Now, two of the results were similar, so I highly doubt they're getting an opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Not his best throw. He's starting down the 3rd quarter. He's had a pretty good game throwing football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the way but understanding clock management here on out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there, and you watched it deep.
I'm already.
He was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it, but Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. What did we see there, partner? Was that a zone blitz?
I think you're right about that one, and very simply, that just means people blitzing that you don't expect and defensive linemen dropping back into coverage. It throws off the blocking assignments.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And it was caught. And they're going to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. wasn't a fumble, really. On play action, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
But tell the statistician to add another one to their impressive total today. Great week for the defensive front. A tough one for that offensive line. Quarterback getting right back behind that line, hoping for more time to attempt a likely third down pass.
They need 18 yards here on third down. To throw, it's Allen. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
All right, go get him now.
Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Mass is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So give him 3 on that drive. And so they'll take it with the principal flying around. Feels like a little bit of letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder what field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, this kicking a field goal should put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way.
And the Ravens taking the field. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do was play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation up there at the on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Go.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that one incomplete. They'll try to sneak in a deep one with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. On second down, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in third down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
Here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield is really good. That one was incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run forward. And again, touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Tucker now to add the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 79, Bills 67. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills going to take over again on offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. On play action, Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
There's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Sherfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And now things get a little more interesting here in this 4th. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are You think about Super Bowl 51, Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now this throw caught left side, and he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play fake. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. And it's taken in. It's been tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. On third down, Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Ravens 86, Bills 74. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And here come the Bills. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Allen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
To the air, Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out on the field. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. But if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On third down, Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Puts it up on Michael Hyde. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This a quick pass to Davis.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on fourth.
It's fourth down.
One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills drive stalls out on fourth down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Bills starting it again to Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
This 2nd and 4. Jackson now. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And he will have the Ravens 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Let's get something going now. Let's go.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 12. A minute 51 on the clock. Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way, but bottom line, they're still alive. To throw is Allen. That's complete to Davis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Allen. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They go play action with Jackson. And he's crossed. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop tell me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.